My name is Eva, and I'm very excited to welcome you into my Asian kitchen.
In this series, I'll share the secrets behind cooking authentic, fresh, delicious Asian food at home. Recipes to breathe a bit of fresh air into your weekly meal plan.
I could eat this every day.
To me, food and family are inseparable. My mum and dad are from China, but we've lived in Ireland since I was 1 month old, so I'm a true blend of East and West. I grew up running around my parents' supermarket, so my life has always been about food, food, food. I'm not a professional chef, but cooking is my passion, so when I'm not working, I'm at home experimenting with food, or thinking about it. I collect cookbooks and read them like other people read fiction. I'm very lucky that I get to travel to Asia a few times a year. I visit my granny in Hong Kong, who is still cooking at 93, and I keep up with all the food trends.
So join me as we recreate the bold and vibrant flavors of Asia.
When you think of Asian food, I bet the first thing you think of is rice. So that's where we're going to start. It's a remarkable little grain, a carb that is so versatile, a fantastic carrier of flavour, and a daily staple for over half the world's population. Today, I'll be showing you how to make one of the most popular desserts from Thailand, mango sticky rice. I absolutely love this. Chewy rice, soft sweet mango, topped with a glorious coconut sauce. A Japanese specialty, sushi, but don't panic, there is no raw fish. It's not complicated, it's a hand-rolled version and it's so good. But first up, a classic Chinese egg and prawn fried rice.
First, we're gonna cook our rice. In almost every Asian household on the planet, you'll find a rice cooker. Now, this is my one, and it's a simple machine that makes perfect rice every single time. Now, of course, you don't have to have one, but I'm gonna show you how to use it. So there is a little rice bowl insert, and the first thing you need to do is rinse the rice. And you want to make sure that the water runs clear. If there's still starchiness in the rice, your rice will become quite gloopy when you cook it. So you want really nice and fluffy rice. So now we're just going to add some cold water to the rice. And so how much water do you add? Now, there's a basic technique. It's 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, but actually, I've been learning since I was a little girl to be measuring it like this. So you're gonna pour some water into the rice, and then you measure with your middle finger. And the rice water line should actually reach the top of your nail. This technique gives me perfect rice every single time. Pop it into the rice cooker, and there's a very simple button, and we just turn it on. If you don't have a rice cooker, we can make it in a pot. So I have here some rice that's all been rinsed, and then we're just gonna add the water, the same method that we did there just a moment ago.
Twice the amount of water to rice.
And it's really key to use cold water. Hot water really won't work. Perfect. So we're gonna pop the lid on. I can't remember the last time I actually cooked rice in a pot, so I'm actually quite curious to see how this will turn out. We are going to let it cook for 10 minutes and then compare the results. Ooh, okay. Perfect rice, just as I expected. So I'm just fluffing up the rice here. And if you don't have a rice paddle at home, you can just use a spatula. Now, let's check on the pot. It's actually exactly the same. Well, I know then, if my rice cooker ever breaks down, I can definitely cook my rice in a pot. So for fried rice, many people would use day-old rice, but today I have fresh rice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna place some of the rice onto a plate so that the steam evaporates out and that you'll have a little bit drier rice for when you stir fry it. So you want to cool it down for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Time to prep the aromatics.
So I'm just gonna finely slice some garlic. Next up, some ginger. Just using a teaspoon, and you're just scraping the skin off the ginger. And it should remove quite easily. So the key to a good fried rice is actually getting these lovely aromatics finely chopped, so they almost kind of disappear into the fried rice. Banana shallots next. These are kind of like a cross between an onion and a small shallot, but they have this beautiful purple color, and it has a really, really nice flavor. But if you don't have a banana shallot, you can use half a small onion. These shallots are so strong. They're actually making me a bit teary-eyed.
Next up, finely slice some spring onion and some chili. And lastly, beat 2 eggs.
Everything is ready, and we're just going to heat up our wok.
In goes a drizzle of oil.
I'm just gonna put in my ginger, garlic, and all my shallots. So it's really important that you have your wok quite hot, because when the aromatics actually hit the oil, you get this beautiful aroma and smell, and that is the key to a good fried rice. Now we're just gonna add in our prawns, and you just want to lightly fry them on both sides until they turn a little bit pink. And you can see I've just pushed all my aromatics to the side of the wok. Now, the beauty of the wok is that it has different heat levels. So the high heat in the middle, and then the side just has a gentle heat. That way, your aromatics don't burn. So I'm gonna push the prawns to the side as well. Add in the beaten egg. Now, you want to slightly scramble the egg, but then you want to leave some slightly runny so that it will coat the rice. So you want to keep this moving and mixing. Ooh, this smells great. Now for the all-important seasoning. A tablespoon of light soy sauce to add saltiness and umami flavor. And then a little drizzle of sesame oil. And that's just to add a little touch of nuttiness to your fried rice. A pinch of white pepper. That makes a great fried rice. But we don't want great, we want amazing. So I've got 2 more added ingredients, and that is a tablespoon of oyster sauce. It is a really lovely, thick and umami, delicious flavored sauce. And the second ingredient I'm gonna add is a little sprinkle of mushroom powder. All my chefy friends, they would say they add it into dishes that you wouldn't even know there was mushroom in it. A sprinkle of our lovely chopped scallion, a pinch of the red chilies. Now, cooking fried rice reminds me of my mum. She always tells me that the fried rice is ready when the rice is dancing from the bottom of the wok. Oh yeah, you see? Yes, so your fried rice is ready. Let's plate up. It smells so good. Let's see if the taste matches the smell. Let me grab a spoon. It's so good. You can taste the lovely aromatics of the gentle ginger and the garlic, and then you have the buttery prawns, and it's all in this beautiful umami seasoning. Rice is really quite remarkable. The simple seeds of a variety of grass plants. The grains range in colour from white through pale yellow, brown, dark brown, all the way up to black. There's long grain, short grain, wild, basmati, jasmine, glutinous, sticky, but I'm here to pick up sushi rice because that's where we're going next. There are so many different types of sushi, but these naramaki sushi are probably the best known. They look amazing, don't they? Like little works of art. And one day I'll show you how they're made, but today I'm going to keep it simple with tamaki sushi, which is a hand-roll version. This requires no special equipment, no rolling, no cutting, and definitely no raw fish. So now I have my rice cooked here in the rice cooker. And to this, I'm just gonna add in some Japanese rice vinegar. Also, you can get them in the shops and they're known as sushi vinegar. So I'm gonna just add it in while the rice is hot so that all the lovely seasoning actually infuses into the rice. And add in a little teaspoon of sugar and a sprinkling of salt. And then you just want to lightly mix it. And we're gonna put a few spoonfuls of this sushi rice onto the baking tray. The reason why you want to cool down your rice is so that you don't get soggy sushi. It was my Aunt Beatrice who taught me how to make sushi when I was 11. And I was really into baking at that time, but sushi would have been the first savory dish that I would have learned to make from her. Okay, so while this is cooling, I'm just gonna prepare my fillings. There are so many different fillings you can put into sushi, but I actually really like to use crab sticks. Now, they're also known as seafood sticks in the supermarket, and I'm just gonna finely slice them here. Of course, you can use real crab meat, but that will be definitely more expensive. So now we're gonna mix up Japanese mayonnaise. It's tangier, so take some regular mayonnaise, add 3 tablespoons into a bowl. And then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of salad cream. And you just mix that together. I'm just gonna add a pinch of sugar and a pinch of salt. Mix that well together. And then I'm gonna add half of my crab sticks. So now I'm going to slice my pickled daikon. So this is a lovely Japanese pickled radish, and you can see that it has this beautiful yellow color. And the flavor of this pickle is actually quite subtle, but it really adds a beautiful color to the sushi and some crunch. But if you don't have it, you can leave it out. Slice up some cucumber. When I get a sushi craving, I like to make this simple sushi recipe, although I can make more complex ones. But this is my go-to because it's just so quick and simple. And some avocado. Isn't it sometimes quite difficult to tell whether an avocado is ripe or not? So let's hope this one is. It's perfect. Scoop the avocado out with a spoon in one go. And now we're just gonna slice it. Like a knife through butter. We are nearly ready for the very fun part, but we just need to let the rice cool down a little.
Yeah.
It's time to assemble our simple sushi. Now, final ingredient, roasted seaweed. These are really super thin sheets of roasted seaweed. And you can see there's a shiny side, and there's actually a rough side as well. So you want the rough side to face you, and you put the fillings on the rough side. I'm gonna just fold the nori seaweed in half and cut it into a rectangle shape. So I'm setting the shiny side down onto my board, and we're just gonna scoop some of the rice and put a tablespoon or 2 on top here on the side. And then I'm just going to add in some mayonnaise, and then some of my lovely crab mixture. Next, a few crab sticks, some pickled daikon, and some avocado. So if you are a sushi lover, you might recognize this as California roll. Now we're ready to roll. So you want to turn it to the side and then fold all your beautiful ingredients into the sushi seaweed. You want to add a little bit of rice to the corner of your sushi seaweed so that it sticks. And there you have it, your tamaki sushi roll. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sesame seeds on the top. Okay, let's roll another one with some different filling. Another tablespoon of your sushi rice. You want to flatten it down. We're going to add a little bit of cream cheese, some lovely smoked salmon, and some cucumber. Now it's ready to roll. You want to roll it into a lovely cone shape and then add a little bit of the sushi rice to the corner here of your seaweed, and then that just sticks together beautifully.
For a simple dipping sauce, I like to mix a touch of wasabi with some light soy sauce.
So usually for my family and friends, I like to prepare all the ingredients, set them all in the middle of the table, and then we just make our own tamaki sushi roll. But now it's time to taste. It's so good. Really hits that sushi spot. You have the lovely sushi rice and the creaminess of the Japanese mayo with the crab stick, avocado, and the crunchy pickle. You've got to make this. You'll be hooked.
But if the hand roll isn't for you, you can still enjoy all these gorgeous flavors. Just take a bowl like this and arrange all the fillings into sections. And then slot the nori seaweed pieces around the edge.
All the same great flavors in a sushi bowl. Rice, of course, can also be used for sweet dishes, and I absolutely love mango sticky rice. It's a Thai specialty, and I'm so lucky I get to travel with my work, and when I'm in Thailand, I never miss out on the chance to buy this from a street stall. They cut the yellow mangoes fresh in front of you, the juice dripping from them, and they are the sweetest, juiciest mangoes you'll ever see. For mango sticky rice, we're going to need some sticky rice. It's also known as glutinous rice. It doesn't actually contain any gluten, but the name refers to the stickiness of the rice. So you can get black or white varieties. I have here some white sticky rice, and I've left it soaking overnight, and now I'm just going to strain it.
It's important that the soaking is done in the fridge.
So soaking adds a lot more moisture into the grains, and now it's perfect for steaming. So I have my steamer here, and I've lined it with some grease-proof paper. And then I'm just gonna add the lovely rice into the steamer, and we're gonna steam it for 30 minutes. Now steaming this will give it a lovely chewy texture. So if you don't have a bamboo steamer, you can use a normal pot with a steamer insert, and it works just the same and as well.
Okay, mango time.
I'm just gonna slice the sides of it. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a little diamond score. Getting a really nice sweet mango is really important, but if you can't, you can get a red mango, or sometimes I actually have tinned mango at home, and I use that sometimes if the mango isn't that sweet. Now we're gonna make our coconut sauce. So into this pan, I'm going to add some coconut milk, get a little bit of heat, and here we're gonna add a little bit of sugar, a pinch of salt. Perfect. Now we're gonna just stir that around until the sugar dissolves. Another optional step is to roast your own mung beans. Now this is very traditional. In Thailand, you'll see this lovely crispy bit on the top of your mango sticky rice. So into this pot, I'm just gonna add some water, and then we're going to add our mung beans. So you just want to let them simmer for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're soft.
They're one of the smallest beans. These ones are halved and their skin removed, so they're extra tiny. Now strain the water.
You just want to set the mung beans onto a plate with some kitchen paper so that they dry out before you fry them in the pan.
When the oil is hot, in they go.
So these will turn lovely and crispy, and they're the perfect topping to go onto this mango sticky rice. the mung beans are done, and I'm just gonna pop them onto some kitchen roll to drain out the oil. Oh, they've turned such a lovely golden color. Now, all the elements are ready. I have my coconut sauce, I have my mango, I have my crispy mung bean, but I still have about 20 minutes to go on my sticky rice. So I'm gonna get a cup of tea. So much for my cuppa. Our rice is ready. So I'm gonna pop it over here and then I'm gonna scoop it into this bowl, and we're going to add our lovely coconut mixture. Look how sticky the rice is. So we're going to pour 2/3 of our lovely coconut mixture onto the rice, and we're gonna save some to pour over at the end. So you just want to mix that together. Okay, so we're nearly there. We're just going to get this little bowl, and I'm gonna use it as a mold. I'm gonna press it down a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna get my plate, and I'm just gonna turn it out. Perfect.
Place the mango pieces around the edge.
And I'm gonna pour some of my coconut sauce on top of the rice. So some people like to thicken this sauce, but I actually quite like it thin like this because the sauce actually seeps into the rice. And last but not least, I'm gonna sprinkle with some crispy mung beans. Okay, time to dig in. I can't wait. It's just so completely divine. You have that lovely chewy texture of the rice, the gorgeous coconut sauce, the juicy mango, and the sprinkling of lovely crispy mung beans. This will definitely whisk you away to Thailand. I hope today's 3 dishes mark a new departure on your rice journey. A flavourful fried rice takeaway that will save a trip or two, a tasty simple sushi marking possibly your first steps down Sushi Street, and a sticky mango dessert that just might change the direction of your life entirely. Have fun with your cooking and see you next time.